Part 13. And now, as you reach this phase of your journey, a new dimension emerges. Influence begins to feel like responsibility. Every upload, every comment, every subtle cue in your content shapes perception. You realize that your audience doesn't just watch your videos, they internalize your approach, your perspective, and sometimes even your habits. Growth is no longer a personal victory, it's a ripple effect, touching lives in ways you may never fully see. This awareness transforms how you plan, speak, and execute. At this stage, the content creation process becomes more intentional than ever. You map every video as part of a larger ecosystem, thinking about narrative arcs, audience journey, and thematic cohesion. You anticipate questions before they're asked, address pain points proactively, and subtly guide viewers deeper into your content. The channel operates less like a feed of individual videos and more like a curated experience designed to educate, engage, and influence. Your storytelling evolves into a form of leadership. Hooks are sharper because you understand curiosity triggers. Pacing is calculated to maintain attention and maximize retention. Emotional beats are strategically placed to provoke reflection, empathy, or excitement. Each video is a microcosm of psychological engineering aimed at meaningful engagement rather than passive consumption. Community becomes a living ecosystem. You foster a culture where viewers participate, share insights, and support one another. Comments are moderated not just for civility, but for dialogue that drives deeper understanding. Polls, challenges, and interactive sessions turn passive viewers into active collaborators. Your audience begins to feel ownership of the channel's narrative, a sign of deep loyalty and sustained growth. Collaboration takes on a strategic depth. You partner with creators who share complementary values and audience overlap, designing content that amplifies reach while reinforcing authority. These alliances extend influence organically and cultivate credibility. Authenticity and collaboration becomes a differentiator. Viewers detect opportunism instantly, but synergy builds trust and strengthens retention. Creative experimentation becomes disciplined. You test new ideas, formats, and narratives, but with clear hypotheses and measurable objectives. Failure is not feared, it is analyzed. Each experiment informs subsequent content, allowing refinement without alienating your established audience. Strategic iteration ensures the channel evolves in alignment with brand identity. Advanced analytics guide decisions with precision. Beyond superficial metrics, you track retention curves, session duration, click-through behavior, and cross-video engagement. Patterns reveal which storytelling techniques resonate, which topics spark loyalty, and which formats drive conversion. Data becomes a tool to amplify intuition, not replace it. Monetization strategies mature into thoughtful diversification. Beyond ad revenue, you explore memberships, digital products, consulting, and educational programs. Every offering aligns with audience needs and values, reinforcing credibility. Profit becomes a byproduct of contribution rather than a primary goal. Ethical, aligned monetization ensures long-term sustainability. Brand identity solidifies into an unmistakable signature. Visual style, narrative voice, thematic consistency, and delivery cadence converge into instant recognizability. A viewer scrolling through countless videos can identify your content before reading the title. This clarity reinforces retention, encourages habitual consumption, and positions your channel as authoritative within your niche. Emotional resilience becomes critical. Increased visibility invites scrutiny, criticism, and at times hostility. You learn to filter constructive feedback from noise, responding thoughtfully when necessary and ignoring distraction when irrelevant. Emotional discipline becomes a core tool for sustaining creativity and focus in the long term. Systems for production, workflow, and scheduling are optimized. Scripting, recording, editing, and promotion are streamlined, enabling high-quality output at scale. Delegation and automation free mental bandwidth for strategic decisions and creative exploration, ensuring sustainability and scalability. Innovation continues, but with control and alignment. You refine storytelling techniques, experiment with formats, and explore trends, always consistent with brand identity. Adaptation becomes habitual, maintaining relevance while avoiding dilution of authenticity. The channel grows as a living system, resilient to external changes. Finally, perspective shifts from metrics to legacy. You realize that lasting influence is measured not in numbers, but in meaningful impact on your audience. Each video, comment, and interaction contributes to a narrative of growth, learning, and connection. Mastery on YouTube is continuous, an evolving cycle of creation, analysis, adaptation, and contribution. Enduring success is reserved for those who persist with intention, adapt intelligently, and deliver consistent value. And in this realization lies the ultimate truth. YouTube is not merely a platform for growth, it is a proving ground, a canvas, and a mirror. It rewards courage, discipline, authenticity, and persistence. The channel that thrives is the one whose creator chooses to evolve relentlessly, turning every lesson, every failure, and every triumph into the architecture of lasting influence.